Hisui packed his belongings, preparing to return to Hang City. Downstairs, he encountered young Wang Chong, who appeared nervous in his presence. Hisui kindly asked why he seemed scared, and Wang Chong explained that his mother had instructed him to be well-behaved and not a bother on his first visit. Realizing he had forgotten to buy a gift, Hisui gave Wang Chong some lucky money, telling him to buy whatever he liked. As Hisui's taxi arrived, his father's girlfriend, Nurse Wang, prompted Hisheng to say goodbye. Hisheng then told Hisui to drive safely and disregard anything he might have said while drunk. Hisui responded that he understood, noting that people are honest when they're drunk. Upon arriving in Hang City, Hisui immediately messaged Shen Shifan, using the pretext of giving her something to arrange a meeting in the park. He presented her with 2 jars of red beans and several medicinal food recipes. He told her that Su Xiangya had mentioned her emotional state, and he felt Shen Shifan really needed this right now. Hisui explained that red beans help clear stagnation and heal sores, and the medicinal food could help regulate her mood. Stating that blockages build up over time, and when there's stagnation, there's pain, Hisui revealed that he had experienced a similar painful breakup himself, becoming pretty down for a while, and could empathize. He recounted eating medicinal food for over a year, which helped, but ultimately realized that returning to a normal routine with regular meals and self-care was the most crucial step. He advised her not to feel bad or worthless, emphasizing that she was only heartbroken by a bad relationship. He encouraged her to love herself and live well, adding that he hoped she could heal quickly. He then asked her to send him a photo the next time she prepared the red beans. Hisui then visited his maternal grandfather, Yulirin. His grandfather offered him tea and asked if he had argued with his father. Hisui replied that his father barely had time for him because he had found a girlfriend, adding that she seemed nice and they got along well. His grandfather gently reminded Hisui that his mother had been gone for a long time and some things were better left in the past. He expressed that he had let go, and Hisui should too, advising him not to interfere with his father finding someone to share his life with. Hisui affirmed his understanding and offered to spend every spring festival with his grandfather and his late mother from then on. His grandfather agreed, and then brought up Fong Kersen's desire to change her PhD research direction, questioning if Hisui had failed to mentor her properly. Hisui countered that it was her decision and she must have her own reasons. He reassured his grandfather that he should carefully consider it with her, as it concerned her future. Shen Shifan joyfully announced to her friends, Su Xiangya and Lin Yixin, that her application to a Swiss university was approved. She explained that she had 2 options for enrollment, February or October, and she wanted to defer until October. Her primary reasons included needing to save more for living expenses and completing 7 years of service at the Gunenhuiting Hotel, which would also mark 1 full year as front office manager, making her resume more complete. However, Su Xiangya and Lin Yixin playfully suggested that her real reason was to spend more time with Dr. He, leaving Shen Shifan speechless. Later, Shen Shifan shared her decision with her parents, who supported her. She then informed Su Xiangya, who reminded her to inform everyone who needs to know. Shen Shifan was torn, trying to figure out how to tell Hisui about her changed departure date without implying anything. She drafted a message, but then deleted it. As she hesitated, her phone displayed Hisui is typing, but after a long wait, no message arrived. A resident at the hotel, Ms. Liu, experienced a sudden health episode. Fortunately, a cleaning staff member found her, alerted Shen Shifan. Though Ms. Liu initially dismissed it as an old ailment, she was experiencing a severe cough and chest tightness, which she attributed to the after effects of lung cancer treatment. She expressed her reluctance to endure further invasive hospital procedures. Shen Shifan, concerned, suggested a traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, oncologist she knew, explaining that TCM treatments were less invasive. Ms. Liu agreed to consider it, and Shen Shifan immediately messaged Hisui. Hisui replied that he would need to see Ms. Liu in person and asked Shen Shifan to bring her to his afternoon clinic, advising them to try to come early. Later, Shen Shifan accompanied Ms. Liu to Hisui's clinic. Their eyes met briefly as they entered. Hisui reviewed Ms. Liu's medical records and symptoms. When he requested a CT scan, Ms. Liu presented a photo of an old one, which Hisui deemed not clear enough. Despite Ms. Liu's reluctance, Shen Shifan encouraged her. Hisui then asked Fong Kersen to accompany Ms. Liu for the scan, telling Shen Shifan he was worried she and Ms. Liu might get lost. Once alone with Hisui, Shen Shifan confirmed her health was pretty good. Hisui checked her pulse and then inquired about her study abroad plans. Shen Shifan admitted she had received her offer but had been hesitant to tell him. She then revealed, "Actually, I'm not leaving until October." Hisui, visibly annoyed, questioned the sudden change from her previous plan of February departure. Shen Shifan stumbled, explaining she hadn't realized she could choose the semester. When she asked if there were any other issues with her health, Hisui paused before replying, "Nothing major, just that you're a bit heartless." He then casually advised her to drink some tangerine peel tea. After the checkup, Ms. Liu asked Shen Shifan about her relationship with Hisui, perceiving that there was a situation between them. Ms. Liu insightfully remarked that Hisui cared for her deeply, observing, "If you were truly certain about your decision, you wouldn't be so concerned about his feelings." She concluded with a poignant piece of advice. There are things you don't have to admit, but your heart always knows the truth. Her words resonated deeply with Shun Shifan, whose mind filled with memories of Hisui's comforting words. The next morning, Hisui messaged Shun Shifan, inquiring if she had eaten the red bean medicinal food. Shun Shifan responded with a photo of a black rice porridge with red beans and tangerine peels her father had prepared according to his recipe. Meanwhile, Hisui personally saw a young patient, Zhao Zhe, off from the hospital, providing detailed instructions for post-discharge care. As they prepared to leave, Zhao Zhe shyly asked Hisui if he could tell the lady who gave me this that he had been discharged. Hisui understood he was referring to Shun Shifan and promised to let her know. If you love the story, subscribe for the next episode.